Fox.
Okay.
So we're going to have Fox, Falcon start off. Should be interesting. First games in Cruise, I think it goes without saying, matters a lot. You set up counterpick advantage.
And just the general momentum.
Pardon?
Just the momentum.
Just the momentum, yeah.
Like if this first one's a wash, it'll just completely shatter one team's confidence.
Yeah, so we're starting on Battlefield? No hand warmers? Okay, yeah, they're going into rip.
No.
All right, so that's big for Spain.
That is big.
That's big for Spain.
Huge.
They want every little bit that they can get. All right, both players still kind of feeling each other out.
Yeah, they're just sort of interacting in neutral, throwing out hitboxes.
All right, Danny Eru showing that he at least has a few punishes on deck and taking a really strong lead. This is a great job extending that lead from the SD. Spain off to an excellent start despite everything, despite me kind of counting them out, I'll be honest. So that is really good to see from them.
He can't let the SD get in his head. You know, it's happened now. He needs to just play from the position he's in.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Like, not let it get to him.
So, all right, Danny Eru's, I don't know what the up smash was. He's definitely been favoring drill a lot.
I was gonna say he's been getting a lot of drills.
He's getting a lot off drill, which is really, really nice. Like, you completely deal with CC, but there we go. Yeah, like, Alex hasn't really found a reliable counter. Great call out there. Hasn't really found a reliable counter to the drill just yet.
It's hard for Falcon.
It's hard. It's hard, but it's not that hard. Like, he could definitely, like, you can definitely SDI that drill.
Yeah.
Like, my mind goes back to that one set where I watched Sechi just smash DI prof drill 3 times in a row, and then eventually grab. Just dumb.
Oh,
no, you can't be dropping those. Okay, Alex just, he's been looking like a little sluggish. He hasn't really been able to get any momentum.
I think if he gets one more, it'd be okay.
Maybe, but that is a beautiful ladder combo. And wow, what a strong start from Spain.
I can't believe that killed.
I can't believe that killed. I genuinely don't believe that. That was quick.
That was quick. That was like a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Damn. Strong opening from Spain. Good stuff. I love opening with Fox. Like,
because what can you send in?
Marth.
Yeah, well,
Puff.
Math.
I don't know.
Puff, you know, it's
I mean, but I don't. I mean, I don't know. Are you gonna put tech in here? I don't think so. No. I think surely you save tech for Triff, right? Like,
you need somebody to just who's confident enough to just go in and clean up 2 stocks.
Yeah, they're sending in Charlon. I'm not surprised by this. Like, you put in Charlon, who's, I believe, the better player here.
I would think so.
I would think so. Hopefully he cleans this up, and again, that makes it hard to counterpick.
Yeah.
Like, Fox is traditionally one of the harder characters to counterpick in Cruise. One other thing that's really important about this specific rule set, there are no stage bans in counterpicks, unlike, I think, Big House, which is the other major Cruise tournament. Fun fact, this is the largest international Cruise in Melee ever.
Really?
Yeah, 16 teams.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy.
It is the largest international crew. 16 different countries.
16.
I think there are
This is the spirit of Heir.
Yeah, there are 19 different countries at Heir or something. It's crazy. It's mad. Yeah. Where are they going to go? Fox Dittos. I think this is kind of preference. Now, I've played Charlotte, and he definitely likes Yoshi's. He's definitely a Yoshi's Fox.
The best kind.
You think? Is that it?
Oh, I just love like aggression.
I love my FD Foxes.
Yeah.
I love.
In a ditto.
I love watching Fox that doesn't FD. I'm not gonna lie. All right, they're getting into it.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I think Charlon's green. Yeah, he's green. What am I talking about? I should have just seen salts. Kinda dropped the punish, but it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Wasn't quite correct. He's getting a lot of mileage out of wave dash down. Oh, Randall kind of messed up there. Covers himself with shine anyway. Not like neither player's really been explosive off of their hits. It's kind of just been like a lot of scrapping, which
a couple of straight hits, there.
Doesn't surprise me considering Charlon's playstyle. I guess.
Shouldn't be missing those. Even just going for like a.
That's 2 shield drop. Oh, nice call out. Oh, nice, that was beautiful.
Nice,
there we go. All right. The question is, if you're Charlon here, are you just going to give him? Are you just going to cheese him and be like, yeah, I want to reset it back to neutral? Sure, we don't have stage counterpick, but we're even on characters. That's a kill, though. All right, so not quite able to even it out.
See where it goes. If he,
I expect him to probably close it out
he
here.
should do. If he loses another one, that's really big.
That's a juicy up there. Oh, no. So he doesn't quite get the punish that he ideally wants, but still is able to capitalize off of it.
He's still got stage position.
That should be it. I can't believe that worked. How'd that work?
He didn't DI at all.
Oh, no, he dropped that bear. Oh, this could be a stock if he screws up. Nah, no.
And he's tilted.
Despite everything. Oh, Charlon's mad. He's complaining about his controller, looking back to the crowd.
Is it going to be another one?
Yo, who is Danny Heir? Why is he so? Why is he going in? Let's go.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Yeah, that's about right. But that's 6 stocks.
Really happy with that.
That is basically, like.
They have over and Triff still.
That's the kind of stuff that your heavy hitters are expected to do in crews. So from someone who, even if let's say I'm ignorant and he's actually a really good player and I don't know about him, he's still not of the same caliber and reputation of over and Triff. So taking 6 stocks for Spain is massive. Yeah. And I think that's what Spain really need if they want to take out France, because
the lower.
Sure, they've lost Charlon, they've lost Alox, but now you've got Tech, Maya, and Baxon in the win. And I mean, Charlon's not even out yet. I say that like he's playing now, but like
you could easily go in and just take the stocks.
Yeah, I think if I were France, I might be trying to level it out in terms of stocks with my players up until the point where it's like, okay, they've got over Triff left, and we have like maybe they have to send in over and Triff against one of our 3 cores, and then see where we go from there. That's probably what I would do if I were France.
Yuyan. I played him at Willsville yesterday.
Who?
Yuyan.
How'd it go?
It was 2-1 to him.
Okay.
He's Falco. He's very, very dare heavy.
Dare heavy?
Yeah, very heavy player. Oh, playing Marth. Okay. He played Falco against me, but he's playing Marth.
Interesting.
I suppose Marth FD is the standard counter pick.
Yeah.
You know.
I guess. I don't know. I feel weird about dual maining at certain levels. But
yeah, because like you.
I mean, I get it. Marth on the stage is really strong. Let's see how he does. Like, I mean, obviously this is a crew battle, right? This is what I was talking about. Like, there's no stage counter picks. No. So being able to do things like this is really big. I'm surprised, though. That means he's character locked as Marth. Yeah. Because there are character locks to this crew, unless they've changed the rules from last year. And, so I have played Charlon in this matchup on this stage, and
he gets those.
I don't know.
He doesn't.
I don't know. He played super sloppy against me that day, but he's still got him on the stage. I've definitely, like, obviously, like, no, you need to finish those, my guy. I think he missed the fast fall. Otherwise, I don't know. What are you gonna do? See, this is the percent where, like, I think it's really hard if you don't play Marth, because you don't really have a lot of players. You'll see them fish for stuff. Like, you'll see a lot of jabs and down tilts and side Bs, and it's like, no, I don't like it. I feel like a lot of good Marth mains, they kind of know how to see. You throw it, you can't be throwing things out.
No,
like,
especially when it's spaced like that. He was so close to his shield.
Well, I get like you're trying to throw out random moves that you hope are gonna hit, but you need to know how to like grab and get stuff off it. That force smash won't kill. Like, you need to find, I think, stage positioning and then finding mix-ups off grab in situations like this are your best friend, because they're just safer. Like, if you keep throwing out really risky forward tilts and F smash, all right, what's he gonna do? Yeah, see, back throw, like that down throw, back throw mix-ups and stuff like that. That's what you want.
He nearly lived then.
That was his first grab. I'm not saying I was right, but I might have been right. All right, okay, so no, you only need to do that twice. I don't know what. I'm gonna say that was probably a misinput. The first one's fine. Second one was not so much, because like.
Yeah, because the chain grab doesn't work at 0, does it?
It does. It works against Fox at 0, but it's harder.
Right, okay.
So if they hold in,
that was really good SDI off that drill.
He misses the pivot grab. All right, yeah. You want to if you have Marth in this spot, you gotta hit every punish. Yeah. And he's not hitting punishes, and that's why I get worried about things like that. Ooh, no. See, and that Lox is just. Sorry, not Alex. Charlon's just blowing him up now. Yeah, this is what I expected.
This is what we're talking about the weaker players in the crew, sort of.
Like, and there are massive Charlon crowds.
The momentum is always Charlon.
The French crowd are one of the louder crowds at Heir. Okay, he gets the cheese.
He should be done. Counter.
Tipper works. That works, yeah. So counter's a bit risky there because they can sweet spot, they can tech, and if you don't face away, so if you like, if Martha's facing forward, they can actually hit your foot. So counters, so counter's not that good there. There and like Tipper's fine. It's a bit committal. Since he like waited for a low up B, he could have grabbed ledge and back aired, but you know he got the Tipper read. It works.
Yeah, it works.
All right, Marth Dittos with Maie. Mae's really good at this matchup, unless he goes Fox here, which he might be character locked as Fox, but I don't actually know.
I don't see a reason for him to go Fox.
Well, I mean, again, if you're character locked for the crew, if they looked at this and went, no, I want Maie to play Fox for, I don't know, whatever matchup, right? Then sure.
Yeah.
But I imagine they're going to use Baxon for over because he's been struggling with Falco lately. I imagine Tech is for Triff. So Maie might just be the player that you send out. I'm like, all right, here I want you to blow up a massive lead or force the over and Triff like picks to come out. All right, so yeah, hand warmers here. This is the first hand warmers that we've seen, at least that I remember.
No, yeah, because the first game they went straight into it, the second game.
Yeah, so Marth Dittos are interesting. There are lots of different perspectives. I think the conventional wisdom on this matchup are Marth Dittos are really cheesy and weird and janky. And I think that is true at a lot of levels, but I don't think that is true necessarily in a quote-unquote, I don't want to say perfect world because that implies like TAS or whatever, but I think if you're playing correctly, there's actually a lot of stuff that you can do in the Marth Ditto that's really guaranteed and good.
I think it's because Marth struggles. Marth's really good at punishing what Marth struggles against himself as a character.
Yeah, I mean, Marth can edgeguard himself really well. Like, I think the thing that really throws people off is like lots of like, you have ranges that you aren't used to, and they're able to contest you in those ranges. As a result, you end up overshooting and undershooting and lots of really weird things. Like you watch, even at top level, you watch Moon and Mewtwo King like whiff dash attacks next to each other and Roy's on all the time. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. I think Maie is really favored in this matchup. I think he's really strong in this matchup, personally.
Yeah, very strong player.
So what's he going to do? Okay, that up throw up tilt's not quite guaranteed. You can kind of jump out of it, but ports sometimes matter, to my knowledge.
Triple down tilt.
Yeah, nice shield drop. All right, so yeah, in this matchup, this is one of the things that is quote-unquote really good and guaranteed and fundamental is you just want to get him in the air and then just keep him there. I mean, that's Marth's game plan against most Felodies, and it works like a charm against Marth. I kind of like that he only went for the down tilt there because in crews every stock matters, and you're like, it's fine to stay on stage and not let something weird and janky happen. Like, see, he's kind of playing it safe, and I respect that. Like, you don't want to like accidentally grab ledge at weird spots and then get hit. See, Maie just keeps it clean and simple. Not really surprising. The question is, who is Spain going to send it out? Now, I know FlameCube plays Pikachu. Maybe you try cheese him. I don't know. I would personally put in over here. I think over's a good pick here because if over has been struggling, it's over. Because if over's been struggling against the Falco, now you get 4 of Maie stocks to work with. It's, you know, it's Marth Sheik.
I love this matchup.
You love this matchup?
I love this matchup. I play Sheik.
I love this is our matchup. We got to talk about this. All right, so I'm curious to see what ports they have. How do you feel about this matchup as a Sheik player?
Depending on the level, I think the more knowledge the players have about the matchup, it skews more towards Marth. But
so you think Marth wins?
No. Sheik wins, but the more knowledge the Marth player has, the more
they're able to do against the Sheik. So I think this is even. All right, no hand warmers. Right into it. Yeah. So FD, this is okay. I think this is a terrible pick in this matchup. I think Marth does really well here, but Over loves the stage. Over loves the stage, and everyone's like, why does he do this? All right, so yeah, Marth actually has some really good guaranteed follow-ups against Sheik, and I noticed that Maie is port 4, which means you have even more follow-ups. Like up throw, up tilt against Sheik, if you have port 4, is guaranteed. I think between 18 and 30%. Without port 4, Sheik can jump out.
Really?
Yeah, you should RPS Marths for port 4. Don't let them have it. Don't give it to them.
I always try and get port 4 anyway.
You should.
I always like get to the south first, put it in.
All right, so Over takes this early stock and puts on a lot of percent. So, yeah, nice tech chase. So she can kind of tech chase Marth. I don't know how real it is in terms of reactions. Like, I don't know how tight it is. I think it's kind of hard.
Very tight. Like, if they fully DI away and then tech away, it's
But you can cover it? You can it's still reactable, but it's really tight.
Usually
that's an edge guard. And
that's such a good edge guard because even if he went further down, he could have started aerial needling. And he got the.
All right, so on stage, how is he gonna punish this? Okay, weak F smash.
I mean,
that's not fair.
There's not a lot more he could have done.
He's got to juggle. Yeah, you don't really get much. You can shark there, but that's it. So he holds center. That's fine. I don't know. You really don't want to take any more percent here if you're Maie. No. So I can understand why he's trying to play super safe.
Especially at this percent.
Ooh, that jab was not what he wanted. That's... Oh, no, the light shield is shaking his head.
Yeah.
Aye. Look, are we going to get our upset right off the bat?
That's a big combo.
Oh, no.
That's a big combo.
No. Over is blowing this lead up. This is why I said you sent Over in here.
Yeah.
Because this is a strong counterpick. Over beat Moon at Evo, I think, as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He is strong in this matchup.
It's just not getting. It's just not securing the kill, especially when she goes under the stage. It's so hard for Math because she can just ride the wall and. In the invincibility of the up B, there's just not a lot.
Is Over actually going to force talk at me? No. All right, good.
All right, good. Very slick, stealing the ledge in between the stalls.
All right, how much percent?
I think Mai needs to get one more.
Get one more stall? Yeah, I mean, he needs to get more. Considering that, like, Triff is still really... Oh, my God, that is a bad look. Considering Triff is still there. Yeah. I mean, you have tech for Triff, but again, this is what I mean. Like, Baxon, Maie, and Tech, they're all kind of wild cards in their own right because they haven't played. Yep, the Falco comes out. I'm not. This is kind of expected. I suppose in hindsight, I think I actually just realized. I think Frost are the 8th seed. So 8th and 9th. It's tight. It's definitely tight. I don't know. It's hard. Spain are so weird. Danieru set them up so well. That 6-stock lead is...
He did very well.
That basically allowed for, I think, everything that's happened since. It meant that they got to have the Over Triforce Maie matchup where he just... I mean, he took 4 stocks, only losing 1. That's huge. That's huge. People...
Because it was even.
Pardon?
It was, like, even.
Yeah.
And now they've got a huge
And then now
lead
he's just blown it up again.
With their strongest players still in the game.
Yeah, basically. Like, arguably, Europe's, like, 4th, 5th player right now, kind of debated. Oh, man, this is a big lead for them.
Yeah. I also love this matchup.
How do you feel about this matchup? Because this has traditionally been a really hard matchup for Sheik.
Yeah, I think Balco has a slight edge, but...
Slight only, interesting.
Sheik has such a solid punish game after like 40%.
God, Over's so good at tech chase.
Yeah.
I've been told that the Sheik tech chase is actually easier in PAL because of, I think if you hold in, the reactions are harder. I'm told, is that true?
If you hold in?
Yeah, like in NTSC you can hold in, right, and make the DI harder to react to, and whereas in PAL they can't do that.
Yeah, because the angle obviously sends you at a
So one of the types of things that you have to do to make it reactable is slightly harder. That's what I've been told.
Yeah.
He gets the roll in, but doesn't really punish there. You have the read though. All right. Can Baxon closes out. He's going to hit. Oh, he did a tech that.
I'm so surprised he didn't tech
I'm surprised he didn't tech that. But
he's a tech master.
Slow get up from Baxon and a massive reversal tables. Now, Over is so scary in this spot.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason why he used to be called the European Mewtwo King.
Yeah, he's going to hang out by the ledge.
I mean, yeah.
And I mean, it's Baxon, you just
Baxon can't get grabbed here.
Yeah,
you don't want to get grabbed at the ledge. Even if you don't die, you're taking percent for it.
Yeah, you don't want to take
no, percent. Wow.
Once he's out of that CC percent.
I love the Tekken Play Shine call out.
Yeah.
I don't know if he recognized that he was slow in the reaction and decided to just take stage.
Ooh,
okay.
Good slide off Shine.
That was really good. He's kind of calling out these jumps and these tech rolls. It feels like Over slightly has an edge when it comes to not even just like the reactable, but he's getting the reads as well.
Yeah.
Like both in punish and neutral.
It just looks faster. Like I think Over's playing really good.
Baxon's been hitting his shield and just been getting nared out as well a lot. Is that a fair? Yeah, that's a fair.
I mean, you can DI out of that, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
But he didn't.
No.
And every stock matters.
Yeah.
This isn't, and that's the thing. That's the crazy thing about cruises. People forget that like some players are stronger after adaptation. Like you got to remember like what it's like to play against certain play styles, right? And that's the case. Oh, big tech chase. This could just be stock.
Nice fair.
Like that trade really doesn't favor Baxon.
No.
Oh,
nice.
All right, this is might just be a good edge guard. Yeah.
Called out the side B.
Okay, so this is now really Spain favored. Yeah. I did not see this coming. I'll be honest.
How does Over usually do versus Puck? I can't think of a time he's played a Jigglypuff recently.
He lost to Maxi.
He did. He
lost to Maxi. And see, this is what I mean. Like, it's hard to gauge the strength of some of these players because, again, we don't see Spain compete outside of Triffin over that often. We don't really, and France just haven't been at things, so it's really hard. Like, they're obviously great players in their own right, but I think especially if you're rusty, sometimes you take a little bit longer to warm up, maybe, and I think we're starting to see a little bit of that.
If Tech manages to bring this back, it'd be amazing.
I mean, this is... France are on their last 4 shocks.
Yeah.
Spain have a whole character and Triff to... like, Tech is to play the greatest melee he's ever played.
He needs to not lose a stock now.
Yeah.
For the first start.
I mean, this is a double elimination bracket, so I think France need to go into losers, probably. Like, I don't really want to call it here, but this is a massive, massive lead for Spain. And I think if you're France here, you're thinking about, okay, what adjustments do we need to make for the rest of this?
Yeah.
Where did we go wrong? What do we need to avoid? Why are we in this position? We did see kind of 2 of their, like, stronger, I guess, like, A-tier players, not their top players, right? Like, not their S-tier players. Kind of drop it. SD have some weird moments.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, Charlon brought it back.
He did.
To an even.
But Over's just doing such a good job.
Yeah.
Over has...
Well, like we said at the start, it was all going to depend on how they managed to handle Over
and he gets that tag. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, this is looking...
This is rough. Yeah. This is rough.
It looks like Over could just straight up win this himself.
Poor France, but oh, lolo. This is not pretty. Oh, man.
He's just getting called out on when he comes back from ledge every time.
That's such a nice back air because that sets up for that back air. And you like nice she can actually edgeguard Puff. Like she has a lot.
She's one of the characters.
Like
because she has such good aerial hitboxes. She can challenge Puff.
That was a
that was a really good recovery.
I don't know. I mean, he kind of messed up. He kind of messed up first.
Should be dead. Forward smash.
All right. He needs like a rest. He needs a rest. He just needs a rest. If France win here, like you have to get a rest. Like there's no other way. Or Over fucks up. Oh no! That could have been it. Oh no. Yeah, Over. Like that's it. Like you have 2 stocks against like Triff and another player. Like this is this is no disrespect to Tech. This is just hard. Like you could put Hungry Bucks in the spot. Yeah, and even then, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's hard. That's a lot of stock to take. You gotta play super good.
Oh.
That doesn't even kill? Oh, it does.
How did that?
Okay, wow. I think
he double jumped.
He double jumped into the blast zone and overthrew his hands into the air, so... All right, France are still in this. We have their captain, Faster, coming up. Yeah. Trying to talk to him.
I don't think they'll send Triffin.
You don't think they'll send Triffin? You think they're going to send in someone to
just to give him just to give him like a bit of experience against a good player.
Your match is finished. Winners and losers to the TOS, please. When your match is finished.
I'm hearing. Oh, so. That player was, it sounds like that player was not officially registered, which is why they are not allowed to send him out. Right. So there's some drama going on. That explains that.
Being held to the rules.
Yeah, I mean, Sweden.
I respect that.
I mean, otherwise Sweden would just pull out our bottom 11 again. It's like, guys, come on. I mean, it'll be interesting, you know? Like, I do think, it's good, but okay, he's partly being allowed to play. I don't know what's going on. I'm hearing, I think I'm hearing Hana say no. But, he's sitting down, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know who this is.
I don't know who this is.
It says, oh, it's Kisame. Yeah, okay. So he is actually not on their crew, and there are some boos in the crowd. I think I heard. Oh, no, that's Wales. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, so it's got country England. He does actually live in England.
He does?
Yeah, Kisame lives in England. Yeah. So this is a bit weird. I don't think they should be allowed to do this, and I don't actually agree with it. I think this is kind of cheating, but okay. Like, I don't know. I feel like, because if you don't hold them accountable to the rules here, that means...
Yeah, then anybody can do it.
What's the point of fielding 10 players? Yeah. I don't know.
Because now they've set the pace. Like, now they've said they can do this.
I'm not a fan.
Sweden can now just, like you say, they can just send in Amada.
Are they playing? They're playing. There's no hand warmers. Okay. Yeah, they look like they're playing.
Yeah.
All right, so sure, Puff Dittos. This is not at all the matchup I expected.
No.
Because Kisame was not entered in here.
No.
All right.
It's going to be a lot of this.
It's going to be a lot of this. Puff Dittos are really interesting. I think a big part of it is you want to be the Puff as like that's underneath because Puff's actually pretty good at sharking herself. But otherwise, like controlling space in this matchup is really strange because there's a lot of fighting that can go on the ledge where both players have a lot of options which don't ordinarily exist. Doesn't get the drill up smash, goes for a tech chase.
And obviously they're both so fast in the air they can just, you know, if they're being pressured, they can just escape up.
Yeah. Which grabs, tomahawks, and throws are also really big because they're a big part of how you end up taking that stage. Yeah. Like you throw, like you'll see Hungry Box throw Puffs up a lot and then try to shark.
Yeah. And a lot of the time.
Or you like might throw them off for that up smash will kill. Yeah. Or you throw them off backstage for like an edge guard setup.
A lot of the time the kill option will be drill up smash. You know, like catch a like the aerial with a drill.
If you're sick, you can drill rest, but you gotta be sick.
Yeah.
Nair rest, I think, is technically a thing. Ooh, that's a scary spot for Tech. But see, the thing is, I think Tech is so experienced in this sort of thing. I don't even know if Kisame is the right idea here, because like, if he's able to play like, I don't know. I mean, I guess he's at 115%. I guess they're thinking like, we'll just trade with him, and then like at worst, Kisame takes one stock probably, and then it's one stock for Trif to take. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like, it's Puff Dittos, and if Kisame's not good enough to close it out... Okay, no. Oh my god, that worked!
Wow, that's crazy.
Tech himself is just popping off. See, like, if he can't close this out...
That was so smart.
If he gets, like... If he wins, like, neutral, like, really heavily here...
Yeah.
And then gets one rest, that's really bad for... That is actually really bad for Spain. Like, 2 against Trif is hard, but doable.
Yeah.
Kind of, just about. Just about doable, I'd argue. Because that matchup's hard.
And so yeah, Peach doesn't have. He would be able to rest more because Peach doesn't have the biggest punishes on both.
Oh, you can get some pretty big punishes. You've got like up smash trap stuff. Oh my god. Wow. See, like Kisame's just not able to close him out in spots where you can traditionally threaten Puff pretty heavily because you are Puff. Okay, that's one stock. All right, so I guess this is what Spain wanted. I'm guessing, right? Maybe they probably wanted him to just close it out, but I don't know. Kisame is, he's not, he's like...
He's not Tech's level.
I mean, he's not top 30 UK, let's be honest. Like, and Tech is, like, Tech used to be one of the best players in Europe. And he is arguably still one of the best Puffs in Europe, if not the best. Some people would argue it. So, I mean, I don't honestly know if Kisame can take one more stock.
Yeah, I mean, he's...
Like, especially considering how strong that Tech's come out in this matchup so far. Like, especially off stage. Is that gonna kill?
Wow.
Oh,
that's 2 very weird kills.
Yeah. So, this is what I mean. And the taunt as well. Like, I don't know. I think Tech's gonna take this, but I don't know. Spain has faith in Kisame, so they have faith enough to break the rules. I'm calling them out for that. You shouldn't be allowed to do this.
They wanted this so much.
Why did you break the rules for this? I don't agree. I disagree with this.
You could have just sent in one of your other 6 players.
Yeah, and it might have gone just the same, maybe. Actually, I don't know. See, this is what I mean. Like, you have all these players where it's like, man, how good are they, though? Yeah. Because I've heard this from, like, Spanish players themselves. They're like, yeah, our PR is weird. It's dumb. Like, we have, like, no one outside of our top players. So... Yeah, I think Tech's just going to close it out here. Like, he's won almost every one of these spots.
Yeah. He's just winning neutral.
Well, he's just winning every aspect. It's neutral, he's winning punish, he's winning edge guarding. It's just everything. He's the better player.
Yeah.
Like, he's a class ahead of his player, like, of Kisame, and it's not surprising. Like, I mean, he's got him to this percent, but, like, he had him at this percent for ages, and it didn't matter. Like, Tech still took another stock and held on to it forever. And it was just like a random force. Yeah, there we go. I'm not surprised.
Crazy.
Right. Was that worth it, Spain? Was it worth it to break the rules to take one stock with Puff Dittos? I don't know about this. I guess Spain only had 9 players, so that was what their excuse was. Like, guys, come on, but still. I'm a big believer of following the rules.
Following the rules. The rules are here for a reason.
They are there for a reason. Come on, guys. The Tios worked hard to put this together.
So
do we say no to like now do we have to say no to like Armand and Leffen if they end up playing?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the thing is, like, traditionally Armand and Leffen haven't actually wanted to play all that much in crews, but still, like.
But maybe because they're both not doing singles, maybe they will.
What is going on? I have no idea. Oh yeah, they're not playing. They're not playing. I don't know.
Well, Tech, I think Tech forgot he was in crews and just tapped him.
Yeah, no, they're doing a hand warmer, I guess. Like, Triff wants a hand warmer.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair, that's fair. I mean, it's one stock. It is Peach Puff, but it's one stock. Tech is going to, as I said earlier, play the best melee he's probably ever played in order to do this.
Yes.
Can he, it's simple. Can you 4-stock Triff?
Against
on Yoshi's.
Against probably number 3 Nero?
Some would argue it.
I could see it.
We have Scotland chance because I think we actually have people playing off stream, so that will be it. That is why. All right, are we gonna get into this? That is cheating.
Yeah.
Cheating. Don't pull turnips this early. That's RNG manipulation, my friend. I'm kidding. That's fine.
Wow, Scotland are popping off.
They are loud. I have no idea what's going on right now.
Maybe they beat Austria?
Maybe.
That'd be crazy.
Austria are seeded 4th of this tournament, but that is not important right now because we have Triff and Tech on screen.
Yes.
Yeah, see, he's already at 7-8. This is just hard. This might be it. Yeah, that's it. See? Yeah. So, Spain, contrary to the seeding and my expectations, took that in a incredibly convincing fashion, and I am honestly going to say that is mostly in part to overgoing on a massive tear and Danny Eru setting them up for that. Like, over having Maie was so important.